Hello everyone, welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4 multiplayer action here with Trotsky.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Everyone knows Trotsky was fluent in French.
Yes.
Oh goodness.
Um,
So I can't send any more troops to Republican Spain, and I can't seem to pull my troops out of nationalist Spain.
Are you are you at least able to get the focus, the support nationalist Spain focus?
Well, if my mouse will stop double clicking. Here we go. Yeah, I already finished support nationalist Spain.
Okay, sweet. Then that's good. Then at least regardless of whatever happens, you can use that to influence
Right.
Spain.
Right, I can take the islands.
Yeah.
The B Islands.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cruiser. Okay.
I need these communists to hurry up and take over. Maurice, where are you? I am 10 days from being able to intervene, and I have a bunch of light tank brigades that I'm going to send down.
Nice.
I can't remember how much I can send in as France, though. I think it's only 2 or 3.
I'd be prepared to send 5. You know,
Mm.
I can support 3 total. But
All right.
and that's having 25 total divisions.
Okay. I think what I'll do is when I get them there, if they spawn in Madrid, which they might, I'll push up to Navarra, and I'll try to cut off. Oh, I got the intervention.
The sooner you can take Zaragoza, the better.
Alright, let's see if I can send... Yep, send volunteers. I can send 4. Awesome. Okay, I have 4 tank divisions on the way.
Cool.
Communist demand referendum. Yes. Yes.
I guess you'll
Communism
give
has won in France.
There you go. I guess you have to give in to the communists.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there you go. French commune.
How long until my...
I click on it and it says, they will not accept. It's like, but you just told me that they'll respond to their wishes. Oh, goodness. If the campaign for Zaragoza... What? Oh, thanks.
Well, it's only going to last for a little bit because I don't have much political power.
That's
Because
okay.
I still have to revise. Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta... Okay.
I just started the daily communism support. Communism on the rise.
Oh, nice.
Let's go popular support. Do you know if the popular support or internal support matters?
I don't, actually. That's something I've always done popular.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if it does at least a little something.
Well...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've done that too, where you knock out the 2 sides of the nationalist Spain. Yes.
rather quickly.
Yep. If you can see, I'm just about to take Zaragoza. Oh,
Yep.
and look at that.
Just like that. And I'm sitting over in Galicia right now. Just outside of Coruna, so
Oh, nice.
I'm way, way far away from the action. I would leave if it would let me.
Oh, I love my national unity. It's 25%.
Wow.
Oh, man. Oh, that's just terrible.
Yeah, 25%. Disjointed government minus 10%. Your base is 35.
That's just horrible.
Wow. Oh,
I'm gonna
goodness.
do national mobilization, and then I will probably move on over to all my industry stuff.
Okay.
Need
Yeah,
to get rid of disjointed government.
That would be nice. I just started working on the extra research slots, so I'll have 5 research slots.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I've already finished industrial efforts 1 and 2, and almost everything that gives me free stuff at this point. Except for research. I don't have research bonuses. I'm not sure if I need that right now. Where did the French tanks go?
Oh.
Hang on.
Shit.
Oh, there they are.
Damn it.
Oh, yep. You're surrounded.
There we go.
Alright. Vila Zaragoza. What? Anti-Comintern Pact. Germany proposes we sign a pact recognizing the aim of Communist International known as the Comintern. I'm gonna refuse the Anti-Comintern Pact. Thank you. I want the Soviets to like us.
They may not be too happy if you sign that.
No. Here, let's give you guys a home real quick. Wow, I'm just churning out the military. I'm not used to having this much military.
It is quite a wonder, isn't it?
It really is. And I know that, like, comparatively, Italy is weak compared to the UK and Germany and Russia. But this is, like, way more than I've ever had with Spain.
Yeah, it is. It's trippy, to say the least.
It should be interesting. I'm looking forward to it, actually.
You can get really powerful with Italy. I like to take Yugoslavia, because I feel like it really helps, especially the resources, because you get steel and aluminum, which, especially the aluminum, really helps you with airplane production. And because Italy doesn't have the same colonial empire that the British do, because the British, like the Soviets, don't have a need for as much resources because they just have this huge empire.
Right.
I think we're winning in Spain, but I can't tell entirely.
Yeah, you are. The South, you hold on to a lot of the original borders. They've pushed a little bit into Republican Spain, but by and large, you've pushed way more than they have pushed in the South. Oh my. That was a noise. This is actually kind of hard to play this like in real time so fast like this. Like I have to know specifically what I'm trying to do. And it's like, I've played this game twice. I am charging right now through all of the bonus side divisions that you can add on to all of your regular divisions, like MP, Logistics, Field Hospital.
Oh, yeah.
I'm slamming through that and a little bit of industry when I get the chance. But
I actually don't really use MP as much.
I find MP's actually really powerful because it adds a lot of military power, like actual breakthrough power to the individual divisions.
Yeah, I get that.
But that's all they really do.
It depends on the country. For countries with low population, I do the field medic because it gives you a nice casualty trickle back.
Yep.
And so if you're fighting as like Sweden, you desperately need that.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're France, you can lose 6 million people in a war against the Axis.
You know, why not?
Yeah.
It's just 6 million.
Yeah. It's just a few.
Yeah. Well, you know, the Soviets are in the same boat.
Yeah.
And the British Raj, as you pointed out, they have just a stupid amount of manpower at the beginning.
Yeah, if you can win against Japan as China, like, and if you can take over all the disparate Chinese warlord provinces, then you're also very powerful. Like, China is another one of those countries in the game that can actually be really powerful. Because you can get access to a nice bit of resources, especially if you take back Manchuria and if you take Korea. And it's kind of nice.
Well, at some point, I'll definitely have to try that out, because it does seem like winning as China would be just a monolithic task.
Yeah. Well, look at that. We encircled a few Germans.
There you go. Pick them off now, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Oh, there
run.
we go. Getting political power back. Where are the Soviet volunteers? Allegedly, they're supposed to be here. I have not seen a single one. They're supposed to be here. It says they sent a volunteer force, but I don't see them.
Japanese are in the south. And I can see the French are in the north. But aside from that... Oh, here's the Soviets. The Soviets are also in the south.
Oh, okay. Oh, yep, I see one division.
Yeah, just outside of Cordoba.
Yeah. Oh, we can take that port.
Maybe a little early to be researching the P-75, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, what else?
Do you actually find a use for heavy tanks, or you just stick to the light, medium tanks?
I go, again, it depends on the country. Like, if I play as a country like Sweden, I typically go to that kind of first or second tier medium tank, and then I focus on that one, and any time that I need a better tank, I put in my army experience to make a better version of it.
Okay.
And usually that gets me through the war, no problem. I usually do medium tanks, and I overload on medium tanks. But heavy tanks can be really useful too. Especially if you're fighting with fewer tanks. Then you kind of get more oomph for your tank.
Have like a gap for every single army that you've created. Is like suddenly you switch over to modern tanks and
Yeah,
you're no longer using all those other tanks you made.
What theorem do you typically use for your divisions?
The doctrine?
Yeah.
Well, for land, I really enjoy superior firepower because I love taking artillery into the fight.
Yeah.
For air, I always go for the air interception bonus, which is usually battlefield support, actually. And then Navy, fleet in being is one of my preferred because I focus pretty heavily on destroyers usually.
When I played as Fascist Australia, and I took all of like Indonesia and the Philippines and all these little islands, and New Zealand, I had a big navy, but it was focused on carriers because it was the Pacific, and so I did the base strike or whatever.
That makes sense.
But yeah, if I'm fighting in the Atlantic, I do fleet and being typically.
Okay. What about on the ground for your army?
It depends. As France, I've used Grand Battle Plan because you get the prepared defense, which gives you like the defense stuff for Grand Battle Plan is awesome, but if there's a breakthrough, it is a nightmare to try to patch. I've used mobile warfare as smaller nations, but that have significant industry, like Sweden and Hungary. I've used superior firepower as Greece and Iran, and as Japan. And I have used, of course, as the Soviets, I've used the mass assault doctrine. But I've actually used mass assault as a couple different countries that have massive populations, like the British Raj, China, and the Soviet Union, because you get deep battle. And deep battle is actually really effective. It essentially allows you to just like have these huge thrusts into enemy territory, and it's also really good for armor, for kind of armored spearheads, and heavily mechanized forces as well. I think we're going to win this war as the Republicans. Or so I would like to believe. Yeah. I have that happen sometimes. Oh, nice. There you go. I can start boosting it. Yeah, that not as useful anymore. Oh, I see your two dudes. They're not going to be able to make it to Karuna, by the way. I just micromanaged my dudes around to take the city. Hopefully the war ends before, Yeah, I lost the tank division in this war, unfortunately, because I can't produce enough tanks to fully staff my tank divisions. But they've gotten a lot of veterancy. This one tank division has level 5. Yeah, I really like having that. Well, Amelia survived. I remember one time I was playing as the US and I decided to go fascist, and so then I accidentally sparked the Civil War, like in 36 or something like that, like really early. And so all I had was the Northeast, so Washington, D.C., and then up the Northeast. And the best part was Amelia was like, oh, hey, I see you're in a war. Can I volunteer? And so I got an ace. I got Amelia Earhart as one of my pilots. Right? I didn't either until like she's like, oh hey, I'd like to volunteer. I'm like, oh, okay. According to my French communists, he's secured stability. What a cute way of putting a mass murderer. Yeah. Oh, here comes world tension out the woo-ha. I'm preparing some Marines. Just like 5 of them, just in case I need to invade Great Britain, in case the Soviets decide to invade Poland prematurely, which they've done before, and it just... Sometimes you're just like, why? It would have fallen, I promise. Okay, sweet.
I agree. When the Soviets, when they hit Poland first, before Germany, that's when things get messy. If you can just take Sevilla in the south, the war will be over.
That's good to know.
I'm not sure where... Okay, your tanks are still in the north. I'm sitting up here with the like last remnants of nationalist Spain. We're holding out, but I'm not sure for how much longer. Because we don't have supplies. Oh my goodness. Okay. Surprisingly, time is already up.
Wow.
It just flies when you're playing this game. It really does.
It really does. I have to completely agree.
I got prospect for oil. Okay.
I got military factories on the way, so I can finally produce more than 9 infantry equipment a day.
There you go. There. Now I get...
It's really nice infantry equipment. It's just not enough.
No. Never enough.
2,500 days is how long it will take to completely equip my armies.
Wow. There you go. Oh, I can modify the government again. I have another logistics company. Oh my goodness. All my research is finishing simultaneously. Non-aggression pact from French Commune. Yes.
There we go.
Alright, we're gonna have to stop there for now. Dang it, spacebar still doesn't work. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, share, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, best places to share the video. Thank you to Amphit for being a Patreon supporter. Patreon links in the description down below if you want to support more series like this one. And again, as always, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time with more Communist Italy, Communist France, and let's see, we're doing almost a year an episode at this point. That's pretty good. You know, about 8 months an episode. That's not like bad. So, hopefully we'll continue that into the next episode, guys. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time in DFTBA.